Hey folks, welcome back. Let's go to game now for real, because we're gonna be playing a game. Yeah, me playing a game that's totally different from what I'm doing regularly on a Monday. Hi, we're gonna be playing Last Train Home. I specifically stopped the intro video to watch it with y'all because I've not seen it yet. So let's get to it.
Velká válka skončila.
Great War is over.
Jediné, co chceme, je vrátit se
All we want is to return home
do nové republiky,
to the new
která se
republic,
zrodila v srdci
born in the
Evropy.
heart of Europe.
Jenže trčíme tady,
But we are stuck,
protože
as the
sílící
escalating
občanská
civil
válka
war
blokuje
blocks the
přímou
direct
cestu na
path
západ.
to the west.
Jediná cesta ven
The only
vede na východ
way
přes
out
území,
is to
o
the
které
east,
bojuje Rudá
through
a
territory
Bílá
disputed
armáda.
between the red and white armies.
Musíme přejet
We have to
Sibiř
take an
ovlněné
armored
vlaky a
train
pak
across
bezpečně
Siberia
do
and then
Půlodí.
safe passage home by ship.
Je to naše jediná
It's our
šance,
only chance to
jak tuto
survive
dlouhou
this
cestu
long
přežít.
journey.
Možná to bude
It might be our
náš
last
poslední
train
vlak
home.
domů.
Yeah, fair enough. Nah, I'm okay with just going for a different game. If I have too much time left over, I could be playing that, but at this point in time, I really kind of want to do this. So let's do the new journey, because I have been messing around with settings the entire time, hence why I'm... Oops. Let's do a new journey. I will... Low morale, game over. Let's turn this... Just for those who want to enjoy the game as it's meant to be played, face a variety of challenges both on the battlefield and on the desk. Let's go Commander in that case, yeah. No idea what this all is, but let's get started. Well, this demo definitely will take a bit. Yeah, we'll see. Either I'm gonna die, or the demo is gonna take like an hour or two, maybe 3. I have plenty more demos. This is taking a bit. There we go. Press any key to continue.
Během velké války, které se později začalo říkat první světová
Okay,
válka,
so
měla Československá legie za úkol
I might have
bojovat
to
jménem Ruska
turn off
výměnou za podporu nezávislé
the
Československé
accurate
republiky.
audio.
Válka si však vyžádala nesmírné ztráty
Maybe.
na životech a hospodářský kolaps v Rusku, což zažehlo revoluci, která sesadila cara a přerostla v krvavou občanskou válku. Bolševici založili Rudou armádu,
Then again,
aby
this
upevnili
is
moc
kind
a
of
vládu nad sjednoceným Ruskem, zatímco Bílá armáda vznikla proto, aby se Rudým postavila. Československá legie byla nyní ve velmi ošemetné pozici. Ozbrojená jednotka v cizí zemi, bez jasné příslušnosti k Rudým či Bílým. Západní hranice Ruska navíc stále ovládaly mocnosti, které založení Československa bránily. Československá prozatímní vláda proto legionářům nařídila, aby zůstali neutrální a vydali se na východ do Vladivostoku, kde se měli nalodit a plout zpátky do Evropy. Během evakuace přes transsibirskou magistrálu se však legie zapletla do ozbrojených střetů, které měly dopad na běh ruské občanské války. Nyní nás čeká příběh hry Last Train Home, fiktivního díla inspirovaného zápisky geniálního člena Československé legie a opravdového historického pramene. Příběh začíná u ambiciózního kapitána pod vedením majora Gazdíka, který vede poslední jednotku československých legionářů, která jede obrněným vlakem do Vladivostoku.
So back in both World Wars, they sometimes used trains to transport massive cannons. Some of those are incredibly weird to see, like for instance Big Bertha is one of them, I believe.
Hlavu hore, kapitán. Treba skontrolovať vlak a môžeme vyraziť. Počul som, ako sa chválite, že budete lepší major ako ja. Nuž, uvidíme, ako vám pôjde velenie. Vezmite si čatu a vyrazte obchodovať s miestnym mlynárom, zatiaľ čo zvyšok legionárov bude strážiť vlak.
Area, move selected
Čekám.
units.
Už nic nemám.
So we have a scout, a rifleman, a machine gunner,
nic
and a
nemám.
medic.
Postarám se o to. Už nic nemám. Už nic nemám. Jdu do krytu. Už nic nemám.
Cítim dym. To nie je dobré.
Rychle! Už nic nemám.
Mlyny sú zničené. Našťastie to vyzerá, že tu nebol nikto, kto by sa mohol zraniť.
F5 is quick save,
Unáhľajte
okay, cool.
sa a pozbierajte vrecia so zásobami potravín skôr, než tiež zhoria.
Už nic nemám. Ano.
Have the food.
Ano. Podívám se.
Vojna sa skončila, blíži sa zima. Kto so zdravým rozumom by podpálil mlyn? Musíme sa porozprávať s mlynárom.
Jen okamžik.
Statok nie je ďaleko. Poďme.
Potřebuju chvilku. Už jdu.
Okay, so my characters do
Počkejte,
have a line
pane.
of sight, which is cool.
Postarám se o to. Potřebuju chvilku.
Yeah, okay.
Ano, pane.
Oh, that's an ability.
Hned tam budu.
Okay, I'm having a small issue.
Jdu do krytu.
Myslíte, že je to mlynářův dům?
Ak je tam niekto nažive, je našou povinnosťou pokúsiť sa mu
podíváme, co tam je.
pomôcť.
Schovám se.
Okay. Grab the food. I only found one bag of food, but I could be mistaken.
Přesně tak, pane.
Niekto tam leží.
Hned tam budu.
Přišli jste zabít i mě?
Nie, pani. Sme československí legionári na ceste do Vladivostoku. Chceli sme nakúpiť zásoby vo vašom mlyne, ale keď sme prišli, bol v plameňoch. Kto to urobil?
Bolševici. Dožadovali se, abychom jim předali zásoby na zimu jménem Lenina. Můj syn odmítl. Musíme živit rodinu, říkal. A tak ho zabili. A děti taky. Ty vojáci jste všichni stejní. Umíte jenom zabíjet. Jděte pryč a nechte mě umřít v pokoji.
Jestli bolševici chtěli jídlo, proč nechali ty pytle schořet spolu s mlýnem?
O jedlo vôbec nešlo. Tak to dopadá, keď odmietnete spolupracovať s Červenou armádou. Červení, ktorí zapálili túto farmu, sa nesmú dozvedieť, že sme tu. Ale nesmieme riskovať vlak. Nájdite si dobré miesto a preskúmajte kolaje pred nami. Ak je tam nejaký problém, aspoň budeme pripravení.
Měním pozici. Zaujímám pozici.
Didn't see any food on this. There is
Postarám se o
cloth.
to.
Jdu do krytu.
Might be good for food and the likes.
Zaujímám pozici.
Pošlite niekoho s ďalekohľadom na tamten okraj.
Hledám
Prieskumníka.
kryt.
Hneď, kapitán.
Hej! To červení zabili rodinu tej mlynárky a všetko spálili. Zaslúžia si smrť.
Pohovojak. Červená armáda sa bude zodpovedať za zločiny proti svojim krajanom. Ale nie nám. Stále sme na ruskom území a čaká nás dlhá cesta domov. Nechceme si robiť nepriateľov.
Nemluvě o tom, že diplomatické incidenty by mohly ohrozit naši novou republiku.
Dosť rečí. Naspäť do vlaku. Možno cestou nájdeme ďalšie zásoby.
Rozkazy?
Back to the train we go.
Rozumím.
I wanna say we won't really have
Naši
anything
vojaci
to...
už dlho nevideli žiadnu akciu. Čo keby sme si urobili strelecké cvičenie so strašiakmi?
Útočím.
To nie sú strašiaky. To sú vypchaté čarodejnice.
Pozor na Babu Jagu, matku všech čarodějnic.
Menej rečí, viac strieľania.
Ano, pane.
Sunflowers, huh?
Jdu do útoku. Tenhle je můj!
Tu máš, Baba Jaga.
Dobře, jdu tam.
Practice makes perfect.
Rozumím.
My legionári nikde nikoho nenecháme. Priveďte sem celú čatu, než dáte rozkaz na odchod.
Let's go to the next place. Become MPs, see the truth, top of the world. Wasting is a sin. Gate of truth. See beyond. Can't handle the truth, time to go, and a side mission. Practice makes perfect. As you and the others board the train empty-handed, a discussion ensues about recent events. Some feel enraged, some uneasy. You are lost in thought about the experience of being in command. Major Gatchdick grabs you by the shoulder, snapping you out of it. You did well, Captain, but you should stop bragging and start playing the role you hope for. Today you learned the bread and butter of commanding. Things never go the way you imagine. We shouldn't have just let the Reds leave. They should have paid for their actions, killing people, stealing and destroying food. Our provisional government said we should avoid conflicts. We cannot go around passing sentences as we see fit. We need to follow orders. Situation was affected because Maximilian Trapp, as a trade intelligence, look what they need to do. Look what they do to their own people. What do you imagine they'll do to us when we actually face them, considering we are a sizable military force in their country, while civil war is brewing? We have to be neutral. We are soldiers and we need to follow orders. Or, think about the consequences if we caught them red-handed as they killed civilians. They're thrilled to see us there. I bet they tell everyone how Czechoslovak legionary shot an honest miller and his family, burned the mill and left the food to be destroyed. Shall we proceed to Moscow then, as planned, or shall we expect trouble? We will go to Moscow to pick up my future advisor, Captain Lange. He is currently working to negotiate our safe passage to Vladyvostok. Let's hope the negotiations will bear fruit. Indeed. Speaking of fruit, since we didn't manage to replenish our supplies, we'll stop at the next station to do so. Dismissed. Journey begins. Go to Sukhinichi to get more supplies for the long journey. Don't want to go overdrive, that seems like it could lead to a bad time. Okay. So yeah, okay, but like how? Oh, so it literally didn't stop there. The train stopped several dozen of meters before the station. There's another train blocking your path. As you and others exit the train, you are greeted with grave silence and a few rifles aimed in your direction from near the station. Towards you, a tall Red Army officer is walking, accompanied by two soldiers. Greetings, legionaries. My name is Adam Morozov, who is in command of your unit. Major Gatchtik steps to the train and shakes Morozov's hand firmly. You glimpse his other hand resting on the hilt of his trench knife. A sure sign he smells trouble. You know he is rarely wrong. Major Otakar Gatchtik, I'm in command of this train. To whom do I owe the pleasure, General? Morozov betrays a look of mixed amusement and satisfaction, evidently unsure if the Major has recognized his rank by the insignia on his uniform or through his reputation as a hero of the Great War. A mere coincidence, I was visiting family nearby. Nonetheless, our encounter is most fortunate, as I have a proposition. One of mutual interest. What do you mean, Morozov? Do tell, I'm all yours. Indeed, and that's how it should be, my friend, because it is in my power to ensure your safe passage through Russia. That is what you want, is it not? All you need to do is hand over your weapons. Give up our weapons to you? I don't think so. You'd probably use them to shoot us and then burn the entire station to the ground. You are not the first legionaries to pass through here. Your countrymen handed over their weapons without incident for your soldiers' sake, though as I ask, you will regret it. Oh, I'm sure you intend to let us be on our merry way, completely unscathed, with a full belly and a happy heart. Said my piece, General. Start shooting or get out of our way. It's your choice. Morozov stares silently at Gashtik. A few legionaries shift uneasily and unsling their rifles, which until now had been shouldered despite the obvious threat. Then Morozov slightly raises his hands and smiles. There is no hint of deception in his expression. He seems at ease, almost pleased. I appreciate your candor, Major. I think we both know where we stand. Until we meet again. With a polite nod, Morozov turns away, and followed by his soldiers, he boards the red train and departs. Everyone is a bit rattled. The departure of the train reveals the station. There, a disaster. Proceeds to start the mission. Oh, so I now make a squad? Yes. Okay.
Niečo je zlé. Je tu príliš ticho. Vyrazte, ale majte oči aj uši na stopkách.
Rozkazy? Hledám kryt. Jdu do krytu. Ano, pane. Postarám se o to. Zaujímám pozici.
Červený nechali pár dědinčanů nažive. Myslím, že potřebuju pomoc.
Povídejte.
Připraven, pane. Zaujímám pozici.
Čekám. Budeš žít.
Can make squads between missions to search side objectives, so trade. That's more
Sme
after
československí
this mission
legionári
in
na
Moscow.
ceste do
Yeah, fair enough.
Vladivostoku. Môžete nám povedať, čo sa tu stalo?
Rudá armáda si přišla pro rekruty a zásoby. Řekli jsme jim, ať jdou pryč, ale oni se jen smáli a sebrali nám všechno, co chtěli. Každého, kdo se jim postavil, zabili. Viděli jsme nákladáky plné dělostřelecké munice, jak jedou k řece. Bydlí tam moje sestra. Jsem strachy bez sebe. Pomozte mi, prosím.
Prišli sme nakúpiť zásoby. Nie sa zapliesť do ruských záležitostí. Ale červení na nás zaútočili už skôr a očividne tu nechystajú nič dobré. Vlak proste nemôžeme riskovať. Takže musíme ísť zistiť, čo sa tu deje.
Vyzerá to, že ten most sabotovali. Budeme ho musieť opraviť, aby sme sa dostali ďalej.
Nástroje a materiály najdete v nedalekém táboře. Přímo tamhle.
Povídejte. Čekám.
You're fine? Yes, it seems
Rozkazy?
like you are. Cool.
Zaujímám pozici. Nepřítel.
Oh.
Что это было?
Kto zdes?
Оружие к бою!
Stoj na mieste!
The Reds attacked us first. That's my story and I'm keeping to it. Was it
Měním pozici.
was it a Wilhelm? Was it a Wilhelm?
Hledám kryt. Jdu do krytu.
That sounded like the end of a Wilhelm scream.
Zaujímám pozici.
Nepřítel podle všeho zaujímá dobrou obranou pozici v plném krytu. Bez dlouhého dostřelu či granátů budeme muset na jejich pozici vtrhnout.
Кто здесь?
Rozkazy? Granát! Jdu do krytu.
Какого черта?
Vypadá to, že jsme v suchu. Zaujímám pozici. Hledám kryt.
Tady se to rudými jen hemží. Asi by bylo dobré zůstat v utajení co možná nejdéle. Hlavně nikdo nesmí omylem vystřelit. Střelba není zrovna nenápadná.
Zaujímám pozici.
Vidím nepřítele.
You're in a creek when it's displeased you didn't use the bayonet.
Jdu do krytu.
Vidím nepřítele.
Myslíte? Udělám to rychle.
Odpočívaj v pokoji, soudruh.
Zaujímám pozici.
Okay. In tactical view, you can check important info and plan next steps. Okay. So that's not going to be a thing. This seems like it is the best starting position.
Granát!
Что это было?
Dobré. Keď teraz máme tu hnusnú vec za sebou, pozrieme sa, aká zlá je situácia.
Našla jsem opravářskou sadu. Teď máme, co potřebujeme k opravě mostu.
Rozumím.
Čekám. Ano,
Pokud je tady nějaká vyhlídková věž, měli bychom ji obsadit, abychom měli lepší přehled o okolí.
hledám kryt. Zaujímám pozici. Měním pozici.
Poslouchám dle rozkazu. Poslouchám. Připravenější už nebudu.
Rozkazy?
Hej.
To sú určite tie nákladiaky, ktoré prevážajú delostreleckou muníciu. Musíme ich zastaviť.
Neexistuje nič, čo by nezastavil granát.
Hlavně nesmíme být moc blízko výbuchu.
Rozkazy? Hledám kryt. Jdu do krytu.
Nech si to!
Ten most vyzerá ako dokonalé miesto na prepadnutie. Ďalej by sme mali pokračovať až potom, čo zistíme, čo by nás mohlo čakať na druhej strane. Nemá niekto ďalekohľad?
Ano? Když myslíte? Jdu do krytu. Hledám kryt.
Poslouchám, pane. Podívám se. Vidím nepřítele.
Oh, that literally gives us line of sight. Okay, cool.
Vědí, že jsme tady. Přijdou si pro nás. Připravíme ten kulomet a dáme jim co proto.
Počúvam. To je lepšia možnosť, áno. Tuto pôjde.
Rozkazy, pane? Zaujímám pozici.
Zde?
Tu sú! Bráňte sa!
Pripravený. Zaujímam pozíciu.
Povídejte.
Смотрите, legioniery!
Ostatní nejsou tak hloupí, aby proti nám šli poté, co viděli, jak to jejich kámoši koupili na mostě.
Takže povoláme dělostrelecký útok a postaráme sa, aby tí hajzli zaplatili za svoje zločiny.
Jsem připravena.
Okay. Use artillery strike against large enemy groups.
Aha, ako to búcha.
Prišli sme si pre zásoby na cestu. Vezmeme ich a vypadneme odtiaľto.
Tie zásoby sa mi veľmi brať nechce. Červení ich určite ukradli tým dedinčanom.
Vesničané jsou mrtví. A jestli se nepohneme, budeme mrtví i my.
Okay.
Pozriem sa.
Látky môžeme použiť na uniformy a deky. Pôjdeme do srdca Sibíry a
Zima se blíží.
pokračujte.
Áno.
To je uhlie. Skvelé. Palivo je tá najcennejšia surovina na našej ceste.
Nie je naša najcennejšia surovina jedlo?
Ovšem, v dalším depu bychom si měli koupit lokomotivu, která jezdí na borůvky. A možná bychom mohli pálit borůvky, abychom se ve vlaku přes Sibiř zahřáli.
Áno? Pane?
Vaše rozkazy? Pozriem sa. Skryjem sa. Áno.
Vaše rozkazy, pane? Snad to bude stát za to.
Ano.
I don't know if this is a thing, but it looks like we can go back and see about getting ammo and stuff. I could be completely mistaken.
Připraven, pane. Schovám se.
Vaše rozkazy, pane?
Actually, you go on ahead. Yeah. Ammo. There's a crate of ammo near where you healed the guy. I know there's a medical kit, but
Hledám kryt. Poslouchám, pane.
currently I don't see any other white dots.
Ano? Samozřejmě.
Let's see if we actively watched it or saw it or not. Because if we didn't see it, I think. I was gonna say I think it might not be on the map, but
Zaujímám pozici. Hledám kryt. Samozřejmě. Jdu do krytu.
we haven't gone down here, but I know there was something here, but I don't know if there was any ammo in it.
Ano?
Doesn't seem like there is ammo unless it's blown up, but
Ano?
I could go check.
Kryjem sa.
Som tu. Skryjem sa.
Čekám. Zaujímám pozici.
Rozkazy?
Poslouchám, pane. Zaujímám pozici.
Vyrážam. Áno, pane. Kryjem sa.
Co se děje? Když myslíte?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing as well. And I saw something on the minimap a little bit ago. But now I don't see anything anymore. Like, there were white dots, which now they're not.
Aha. Rozumiem. Idem na pozíciu.
Počúvam. Zaujímam pozíciu.
Ako rozkážete, pane.
Cough.
Ten, kdo tady nechal všechnu tu munici, musí být velmi zdatný s bajonetem.
No, keď mi v guľomete dôjde munícia, je to len bremeno. Jednoducho by som privolal delostrelecký útok.
Pripravený.
And there we go. 5 out of 5. Cool. Halfway to level 2 for a good amount of them. Josef Mijlik is... This was his first outing, so it's cool. Your brave and resilient soldiers successfully completed all the main objectives. Major Gajdik sent us to scout the village ahead. We found the Reds had massacred the villagers and plundered whatever they could. We even caught them in the middle of preparing an ambush on our train, so we had to deal with them. We tried and succeeded. Oh. Oh, I can give 3. Huh. In that case, let's give Betrik Kopeci 1. They're all now whatever it is. Lance Corporal instead of Privet. Now we have quite a bit of combat role experience. And a good amount of loot. Some usage. A decent amount of equipment gained and some used equipment. Okay. Back on the train, the soldiers discussed the confrontation with Morozov at the station, as well as the violence the Reds enacted against unarmed villagers. Most, though not all, feel that the artillery strike on the Reds' encampment was justified. Major Gajdik is lost in thought. I think the Reds were expecting us, setting a trap, perhaps. What I didn't understand is why, and why now. Isn't Captain Langer conducting negotiations in Moscow? He is, but we don't know the outcome of these negotiations. Everyone get to your posts. I have letters to write, and the train is not going to get us to Moscow by itself. Dismissed. Go to Moscow to meet with Langer, who will serve as an advisor. New legionaries join you. Cool. We have Alfred Kraus, which is a new soldier, having the scout and worker outfit. Elzbieta Vibiralova, who is a medic doctor. And Dusan Hudicik, who is a grenadier worker. We have gotten a new sniper rifle, a new revolver, and a short rifle. Cool. Train movement. Okay, train movement. To move the train forward, the locomotive needs a worker, an engineer, and fuel. Okay. Engineer, 2 workers, a doctor, cook, scout. Okay, so these are okay. Go to Moscow to meet with Lange, who will serve as an advisor. Okay. We got 3 Lance Corporals. He's a machine gunner level 2. And Magdalena Zameka is also a Lance Corporal who is now a medic. You have been called into the office of Major Kapchtik. Captain, as you're aware, we're low on some of the critical supplies. We got some in Sukinichi, but not nearly enough, and we have a long way to go. We can give the promoted soldiers additional roles and improve their stats. Oh, cool! There's a village ahead called Kaluga. Send a squad there and have them buy more food and herbs if they have some. Yes, Major, I'll send a squad. Send a squad to a nearby village to buy some resources, mostly food and some herbs and cloth for the bandages. So how do I do that? Oh, I can literally get him here. Okay, you are a rifleman. Fitness and will. Affects max hit point, melee damage, time to aim, work efficiency of workers, and some combat skills. Okay, and will is affects critical health, work efficiency for workers and engineers, and some combat skills. Precision increases precision of focus, range of grenades, range of smoke bombs, and precision of recoil control, which never is bad. If you ask me. Like, we have a rifleman. Check the rules that are available. Okay, we could give him an extra intelligence and start getting him into medic. Or we could do machine gunner and level him with dex and fitness. No, we have will and fitness. Huh. Okay. That kind of makes sense, right? I could give him a machine. Any role I need. I think I have one of each at the very least. I wouldn't mind an extra machine gunner. They seem very useful. There's room for more roles in the future. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's get machine gunner. Yeah, and let's give him dexterity. What does that do? Range of distract and sleeping flasks. Affects aim, reload time. Okay, yeah, let's give him 1 dex. Now, you. You are currently a machine gunner. You could become a rifleman or a scout. In that case, I think I might want... Oh, you are a cook, but not a worker, for instance. Let's give you Scout in that case. Each role gains experience separately, so if you send him out as a rifleman, only the rifleman gains XP. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I only have 1 Scout at this point in time, so let's give him Scout role. That's Dex and Will. Yeah. Then last but not least, we have Magdalena Zameka, who is currently a medic. I wouldn't mind giving her a role outside of combat. Yeah, let's give her... If I give her 1 dex... Oh, did I? Oops. If I give her 1 dex, I can give her cook. So let's get an extra cook. And then... Oh yeah, I did it twice. Okay, cool. There we go. I think that was how I did it. Okay. There's a fire going on there. Your people have arrived at the village and are meeting with the village elder. Welcome, soldiers. What brings you here in these trying times? We've come to trade. We need food and herbs to treat the sick and wounded. I see. Well, I'm afraid I've had to disappoint you. The boys of the Red Army have already taken away all the extra food we had. Military requisition, they said, for the good of the state, you see. You can visit Ilger's store. He's a good lad. He'll have something you could use. Squad to a nearby village to buy some resources, mostly food and some herbs and cloth. Tell us more about the Reds. One would think that everything would calm down, that the Great War is over, but they recruit and requisition like they are already, like they are getting ready for another war. We don't hear much here, but I'm worried. Thank you. Proceed. Let's see about this. So, herbs. Value capacity. If I want to go like 50. $48 fuel. The issue is we might need more fuel. I would prefer not to have someone smoke. But oh, we also have just regular money, okay. Like, we can just do it with money. In that case, let's do it like this. I thought it was bartering. Okay. Stamina cost changed on distance from the train. You go back to the train, please. Bartering will come later due to reason. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Start the train again. Engine malfunction. Suddenly a loud metal clang echoes through the air and the train begins to slow down. Seems the engine has broken down. You see Major Gashdik coming towards you with a frown on his face. The damn thing broke again. Captain, assign some workers to fix the locomotive so we can continue to Moscow. And there's no point in waiting aimlessly for the repairs to finish, so let's take advantage of that. Send a squad to look for some supplies. We've got a long way to go and we need to make the most of every moment. Hope we don't have any more surprises today. I don't have a good feeling about the meeting with General Morozov. What are you waiting for, Captain? Get to work. Okay, so... Oh, these are all... Then if I go... Oh. Report, Major. We searched the area and gathered what was usable. Nice. Oh. Can stop at the next lake as well to try and... Oh yeah, they stop at POIs. Points of interest. Enough about me, what about you? I'm a simple man. I see a finished soul, and I am happy. Oh. Let's give him rifleman. If you have a hunter in your group, they'll help with fishing. Oh, nice. Just send everyone. Also, what time is it? Is it done? No, 49 more minutes. Okay, cool. Okay. Trying to catch some fish. We do not have a survivalist, but we do have a hunter. And that's it. Collect resources. We have. The lake was full of fish. Fortunately, Maximilian Trapp was with us. It was like magic. Maximilian was able to pull one fish after another, making our trip a great success. We gained 15 food. Nice. Now, y'all go back to the train. And most likely they will stop somewhere close by, but... yeah. And let's drive. Check the journal to see your progress. Damn. Damn. Okay, now I see how this entire game is like a game and not just like, yeah, we're just follow the yellow brick road. Oh, disbanded. Okay, didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Start mission. Difficulty, very difficult. Potential rewards, new soldier, XP, fuel, metal, cloth. I want to create a new squad. Four, 8. Activity will move you to the next region and you won't be able to go back. Are you sure you want to continue? Incomplete side quests and deployed squads will be lost. Yes. It did say you were traversing the Trans-Siberian Railway. Yeah. Kinda what I expected. Thick black plumes of smoke rise to meet storm clouds overhead. Moscow is on fire. Through the pouring rain you can hear gunfire. Magic Gadstick moves from cart to cart, pulling senior officers aside for a briefing at the rear of the train as it slows for the city station. Right, as you can see outside, the situation isn't good. There's fighting in the streets of Moscow. It's nothing short of civil war, but we have our orders. We must go in and meet with Captain Langer and his unit. So, we are to locate Captain Langer and then depart Moscow together. This should be quick and easy, right? Right? Let's assemble a squad and go into the city. Do not underestimate the danger. One stray bullet and we'll be in the middle of a bloodbath. And for God's sake, don't shoot first. We don't want to make things any worse. Is that clear? Dismiss. As the senior officers fall out and shuffle past, Major Catchstick grabs your arm and gives you a familiar, reassuring look. We'll be fine, Captain. Assign some soldiers for the mission. I trust your judgment. Have them locate Captain Langer as quickly as possible, but keep your wits about you. I'm expecting trouble. Deploy this mission. Wait, what's this? Skill available in the loadout. Okay. Oh, okay. You head down. Cool. And he was only 2 days away from retirement. Yeah. Deploy.
To, major, ten vlak sa rúti plnou parou priamo proti nám.
Do pekla červený do nás tu narazit. Legionári, pripravte sa!
But the train!
Generál Morozov.
Měl jsem pocit, že se opět setkáme.
Ste klamár a zbabelec.
Jak to?
Zničiť vlak plný vojakov na cestě domů, keď naše národy mezi sebou nebojují.
Dovolte mi připomenout, že jsem vám dal na výběr, majore. Když složíte zbraně, můžete Sibirš překročit míru. Je to víc než spravedlivé a ta nabídka pořád platí. Ovšem bez vlaku. A teď svojednoce neříte, aby se vzdala.
Viete, že to neurobím.
Věrný až do horského konce. To respektuji. Bůh žehnej vaši duši, bratře Gazdíku.
Zožente kapitána Langera. Musíme sa dostať do Vladyvostoku.
Zavraždili majora Gazdíka. Toto nemôžeme nechať bez odplaty.
Ano?
He was only 2 days away from...
Měním pozici.
Stabilize skill. You stabilize to revive an incapacitated soldier. I don't think I can do that on the captain. He's dead. Ah. Okay. Chase Morozov's armored truck.
Hledám kryt. Vidím nepřítele. Zaujímám pozici.
Jaž to viděl. Růžě k boju!
Vypadá to, že jsme v suchu. Jdu do krytu. Nepřítel.
Лучше пойти глянуть.
Oblast je čistá. Měním pozici. A teď je to moje. Hledám kryt. Ano. Vidím nepřítele. Zaujímám pozici.
nepriateľ.
Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
There's some extra cloth there.
Měním pozici.
Vidím nepriateľa.
Okay.
Оружие к бою! Какого черта?
Ano. Připravenější už nebudu.
Připravený.
Vaše rozkazy? Vaše rozkazy, pane. Ja dám kryt. Rozkladám. Vidím nepriateľa. Pane. Tuto pôjde.
Som tu! Strašně tak, pane. Hľadám kryt.
Připravenější už nebudu. Jdu do krytu.
Poslouchám. Zaujímám pozici.
Do krytu.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Vaše rozkazy, pane.
Let's see what it does. Not bad, and I was lucky that it didn't cause him to be shot. Oh yeah, you need to stop doing
Jasná
that.
vec. Pripravený. Jasná vec.
Ano,
Which one?
nepřítel.
Ano? Hledám
Which
kryt.
one? I just asked. Aha. Yeah.
Rozkazy, pane? Hledám kryt.
Ano?
And the grenadier needs healing, yeah.
Počúvam. Kryjem sa.
The reason I'm
Rozkazy?
keeping him back for a little bit.
Vidím nepriateľa.
Yeah, he's really not having it, is he?
Budeš žít.
Připravenější už nebudu. Jdu do krytu.
Rozkazy? Ano? Zaujímám pozici.
Ako rozkážete, pane. Áno? Zaujímam pozíciu.
Vidím vozidlo.
Tak čo teraz?
So what now?
Do toho zbabelca necháme len tak utiecť.
Major Gazdík by nechtěl, abychom riskovali život jen kvůli pomstě. Měli bychom najít kapitána Langera. Podle původních rozkazů. Už nějakou dobu je nasazen v Moskvě a určitě bude vědět o způsobu, jak se odsud dostat.
Meet with Langer.
Povídejte. Hledám kryt.
Vidím
Nope,
nepřítele.
you go there.
Я что-то видел.
Připravenější už nebudu. Jdu do krytu.
We need to go somewhere around that corner. Okay.
Čekám. Ano, pane.
Yes, I do. That looks like it could be an alarm. Or it's one of those alarm things from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Can disable it. Cool. So it is like an Assassin's Creed Black Flag post.
Jsem na cestě.
Vidím nepřítele.
Připraven. Jdu do krytu.
Poslouchám, pane.
Nepřítele. Покажи. Bejte na bablách. Bejte na bablách.
Sakra! Připravte se na boj.
Ano?
Vidím nepřítele.
Nepřítel spustil poplach.
Not like that, apparently. Yeah.
Pane? Brnkačka.
Okay, at the very least, if anything happens again, it won't happen now.
Ano? Zaujímám pozici. Jdu do krytu. Hledám kryt.
Okay.
Rozumím.
Kde je major Gazdík?
Je mrtvý. Může za to ten bastard Morozov.
Takže to začalo. Rudí šíří svou jedinou pravdu jménem jednoty. Z toho bude občanská válka.
Zničili nám vlak. Většina naší jednotky tam zahynula.
Musíme odjet co možná nejdřív. Je tu ještě jeden vlak, kterým můžeme jet. Tady je mapa města. Jestli se dostanete k tomuhle nádražnímu depu, budeme moct obsadit jiný vlak. Dávejte pozor. Rudí nejspíš vědí, že hledáme nový vlak a budou depo urputně bránit. Já tajně svolám svou jednotku a připojíme se k vám v depu. Počkejte tam na nás.
Poslouchám.
Okay.
Zaujímám pozici. Připraven. Jdu do krytu.
We do have
Musím se někam schovat.
more resources. Machine gun ammo.
Ano, seberu všechno, co najdu. Rozkazy? Jsem na cestě. Jdu tam.
Nepřátel.
Když myslíte?
Připraven. Podívám se.
Ano? Měním pozici.
Připravený.
Připraven, pane.
Jdu do krytu.
Ano? Zaujímám pozici.
Čekám. Hledám kryt. Rozkazy?
Já prověru. Kdo zdесь? Покажись.
Ty, zdесь vrak!
Rozkazy?
Ano, pane. Hledám kryt.
I don't like going through places with no cover.
Ano. Dobře, jdu tam.
Vidím nepřítele.
Našli jsme ho. Kapitán Langer měl pravdu. Je tam vlak, který nás odveze do Vladivostoku. Měli bychom sehnat co nejvíc paliva, zatímco budeme čekat na zbytek legionářů, kteří jsou nasazení v Moskvě.
Červení asi nebudú mať radosť, že sa im snažíme prebrať vlak. Tento raz sa ani nebudú obťažovať, aby nám povedali, že máme zložiť zbraň.
Měním pozici. Jsem připravena. Povídejte! Zaměřuju. Vidím nepřítele. Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
Jsem na cestě.
Vidím nepřítele.
Кто здесь?
Кто здесь?
Что это было? Черт тебя побери!
Zaujímám pozici.
Услышал.
Čekám. To by šlo.
Som tu.
Nepřátel.
Áno.
Okay.
Áno.
Кто здесь?
Skryjem sa.
Co se děje? Jako by se stalo. Ano? Nepřítel.
Что это было?
Když myslíte... Přesně tak.
Nepřátel.
Hledám kryt. Já
Potřebuju.
rozkazy. Vidím nepřítele.
Připravený!
Hľadám kryt.
Where's the exit? I'll get fuel for the train, of course.
Vaše rozkazy! Presúvam sa!
Čekám. To má být vtip?
Poslouchám. Rozumím. Dle rozkazu.
60.
Nepřítel.
Кто здесь? Сюда!
Moudrá volba.
Nepřátel.
Что это было?
Co здесь?
Я что-то услышал.
Черт тебе
Здесь
побери!
враг. Poslouchám. Zaujímám pozici.
Мне нужно поспать.
Ano? Jdu do krytu.
Áno?
Postarám se o to.
No more fuel here. Gosh darn.
Zaujímám pozici.
Poslouchám.
Nepřítel.
Moudrá volba.
Vaše rozkazy, pane. Ako rozkážete, pane.
I can rotate my view, yeah.
Áno.
And then before. Keep on forgetting I can do that.
Snáď to bude stáť za to. Vyrážam. Kryjem sa.
Áno.
Ano,
To bylo.
jdu do krytu.
Nepriateľ!
Patrníte! Legioněři!
Ano. Rozumím.
Nepřítel!
To by šlo. Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
90.
Zaujímám pozici. Zaujímám pozici.
Last bit of fuel I need, but
Měním
is it
pozici.
easily accessible? Seems like it's not overly
krytu.
hard accessible.
Rozkazy? Hledám kryt. Postarám se o to. Jsem připravena.
We should be fine
Ano,
just
pane.
taking everyone there.
Som tu. Skryjem sa. Vaše rozkazy? Áno. Podľa rozkazu.
Ano?
Okay, rejoin the flock. That's everything. Confirm this. Okay. I don't necessarily want to up someone who has already been upped. Kind of want to have a balanced team. Then again, having a not balanced team could be very fun for later on, I guess. Okay. You just got promoted, so you don't necessarily need it. I'm gonna give... Yeah. You one. You one, and you know what? Dusan who did check. You're gonna get one as well. 3 rookies going to Lance Corporal. Totally up to you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like this. Your brave and resilient soldiers have successfully completed all the main objectives. The Reds wrecked our train and killed Major Gushtik and many others. We had to find our way through the city and capture another train to allow the legionaries stationed in Moscow with Langer to escape. We tried and succeeded. 4 promotions. Sadly, we did not gain as many machine gun ammos as we spent. Same for handgun ammo and rifle ammo. Actually, we got more than... Okay, cool. The regrettable events in Moscow claimed the lives of Major Gajdik and many brave legionaries. Morozov's savage attacks will not be forgiven. However, the arrival of Captain Langer and his unit has helped with morale. All is not lost. The journey continues. Upon learning of Major Gajdik's demise, the Czechoslovak Provisional Government sent orders with your promotion from Captain to Major. This is not how you imagined to move up the ranks, but here you are. The responsibility of leading soldiers to Vladyvostok suddenly rests heavily on your shoulders. Soldiers took the new leadership well, but Captain Langer seemed taken aback. Nevertheless, Major Gajdik trusted Langer to serve as a valuable advisor, and so will you. These are the soldiers that have joined us in Moscow. František Korp, Ondřej Mrazek, Rostislav Hanak, Jan Mareček, Dominik Jiča, Petr Mindas, Kamil Hadraba, Kamila Fischerova, Bartolomej Kvajpilek, Pavel Palocek. Most of these have actually gotten both a soldier and a worker order. Encyclopedia entry unlocked: the Czechoslovak legions in Russia.
S naším velícím důstojníkem jsem se poprvé potkal v Moskvě. Bylo to v předvečer revoluce a město bylo plné strachu z občanské války. Rudí vydali ultimátum, které vedlo k násilí. Přišli jsme o majora Gazdíka i spoustu dobrých vojáků. Československá legie byla vnímána jako hrozba, protože jsme byli profesionální armáda bez jasné příslušnosti. Chtěli nás odzbrojit, zadržet. A kdybychom se bránili, měli nás zabít. Jenže nás krvavé záležitosti té cizí země nezajímaly. Chtěli jsme jen bezpečnou cestu z Ruska. Do naší nové republiky. Domů. A v skutku, tohle byly naše rozkazy. Dostat se vlakem do Vladivostoku a nalodit se na plavbu domů. Překvapilo mě, že mi neřekli, abych tohle tažení vedl. Navzdory mým zkušenostem z pole. Místo toho jsem byl pouhým poradcem a pobočníkem našeho velitele. Bylo to neslíchané. Ale tehdy jsem neměl žádný dobrý důvod pochybovat o naší prozatímní vládě. Z Moskvy jsme utekli živí jen o vlásek, ale podařilo se nám zajistit obrněný vlak na naši dlouhou a náročnou cestu.
Cool. Far from home done. So next step would be to go to Penza, and after that we can choose. Either we go to Samara, Ufa, Chelyabinsk, Kurgan to Omsk, or we go through Kazan, Sarapul, Yekaterinburg, Tyumen to Omsk. After that we go straight right up until Chita, and then we have a choice. Either we go through Hayar to whatever this is, to Vladivostok, or we go through the north. Pretty much the same thing. End of chapter 1. Can I continue? Can I continue? Just getting to Penza will be intense. Yeah, fair enough. Soldiers join the crew, farms and windmills. Journey begins. Shukhinichi. Soldiers join the crew. Shopping trip, foraging. Moscow, soldiers on the horizon, and soldiers joined the crew. Yes, apparently I can. Huh.
Informovali mě o vašem povýšení. Já jsem kapitán Langer. Můj služební záznam si můžete přečíst později. Přiřadili mě k vaší jednotce, abych vám dělal pobočníka a mohu-li být smělý také poradce. Takže přišly nám rozkazy od prozatímní vlády Československé republiky. Chválí naši hrdinskou oběť na východní frontě, která pomohla zajistit nezávislost naší nové republiky. Rusko se však oficiálně nachází ve stavu občanské války a naši staří váleční nepřátelé zatarasili všechny přímé cesty na západ. Abychom se dostali na západ, musíme jít na východ. Tímto obrněným vlakem. Z Moskvy přes celou Sibiř do Vladivostoku, kde dokončíme naši evakuaci přes moře. Navíc nám nařídili neplést se do konfliktu mezi rudými a bílými. Máme zůstat neutrální a nechat ruský lid, aby si své záležitosti vyřídil sám. O tom, jak máme zůstat neutrální, pokud by na nás zaútočili, nepadlo ani slovo. Na papíře to určitě vypadalo dobře. No nic, čeká nás dlouhá a náročná cesta. Měli bychom okamžitě vyrazit a stavit se v penze pro další rozkazy.
A hasty retreat from the city has left everyone shaken. However, as the new commanding officer, you don't have the luxury of being in shock. Captain Langer, who was assigned as your advisor, knows this very well and wastes no time in getting you up to speed. Major, we need to travel to Penza for further orders. Getting there will be a problem in this wreck of a train, but First Lieutenant Svoboda here will take care of the squad and logistics. My respect, Major, if I may be so bold. Now we need to focus on getting food and keeping soldier spirits up. After what happened, we are facing impossible odds. And with the storage car empty and without a hospital car, I'm not sure if... Yes, it will be a challenge, but I believe our experienced new Major will manage with your help, First Lieutenant. The remaining concern is the Reds. They made it clear that they will shoot first and ask questions later. Situation report. Hospital car destroyed. To treat soldiers, you have to rely on consumables and on doctors that may be willing to help for a fee at certain train stations. Artillery car destroyed. Artillery strikes is no longer available in the mission. Resources critically low. Fuel. You will have to gather or buy more. Safety comes first. Reach the city of Penza in one piece. Okay. This is our goal. It's about the train station of Moscow. Actions cost stamina, so don't overwork your soldiers. As you sit and watch the horrors, let's pause and have a good look at the new train immediately after this. It needs a lot of work, yeah, as seen here. As you sit and watch the horrors of Moscow disappear behind the horizon and ponder over your newly acquired responsibilities, Captain Langer approaches you, curiously inspecting you with his critical gaze. Quite unexpectedly, he speaks to you with a soft voice. As you can see, this train lacks a lot. It's moving us forward, but won't serve us long in the shape. Shortly, there will be more of us, and we will need more space, and most importantly, heat. To accommodate as many souls as we can, we should increase the number of living spaces. Not to mention, there is no heating or insulation. I don't advise crossing Siberia without heating. The storage car may need to be improved as well. There is a long journey ahead of us, and a good supply of resources is of paramount importance. That way, we might also think about reinforcing the cars. The train is in a daunting shape, and we cannot expect the Reds to make the passage easy for us. It's only up to us to make the most of it, so keep that in mind, Major. So, train upgrades. Optimize your locomotive and train car by upgrading them. Okay. I kind of want to stop there, specifically because it is in a good region. Scratching, head, and more. As you're reading through reports, you notice a blood stain on one of the papers. You look to see where it came from, and you notice blood behind your fingernails. It hits you. You've been scratching yourself for a few hours now. You discovered a rash on your hands, armpits, and hips. The doctor is ushered in. Scabies, Major. There's little chance of getting rid of the scabies, given our situation. Is there anything we can do about it? Scrub the train and everything in it. All the clothing, bedding, and other textiles found on the train are gathered and washed. A lot of effort is spent in dusting and wiping every surface. The train is almost speckless, and the soldiers, though exhausted and cold, are proud of the work. Sadly, maintaining this level of hygiene is difficult, so the scabies soon returns. But the stunt results in some good memories. Okay. That sounds like it could be a morale. Okay. Create a new squad. I specifically want a survivalist and maybe a hunter. Here we go. And then it doesn't really matter what extra we get. If I find more of these, herbalist nature. No. Same traits don't stack. Okay, cool. Let's send Bartolome in as well. Oh. Confirm and deploy. We have Timberland. Are there idle? Is there an idle thing? No. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. The lake. Let's go fishing. It's you, I guess. Lumber. Report Major, we found and taken down a few good trees. Okay. And let's get Squad 2. Ah. Now go look at the train closely. Okay. So we have train locomotive. Repairs and upgrades. Repair durability. Like, how bad is the durability? We're currently at not too bad. Okay, storage car. Get shelves. A mouse catcher, that would be interesting. Decreases chance of rat infestation by 10. Okay, dead rats collected. Removing rat infestation status can generate some food. That sounds apocalyptic. Shelves increases the capacity of a train inventory by 2,000, which currently is completely unknown to me. 10,000. Okay, so it's 1/5. Wooden barrels would increase it by another 2,000. And then large boxes with another 2,000, which would increase it by half in total. Okay. Then we have the infantry cars. We could get a new living space, or we could get comfortable living. We could also get heating, get a stove or improvised insulation. Increases the inner temperature of the train car by one level in total. And I would imagine this being the same for the other two cards. Okay, so we have the stove. Install the stove to heat the train car. The inner temperature will be increased by 1 when on. Consumes 1 fuel per 3 hours. Okay, so in this case it would be more expensive to improve insulation, but it would be cheaper in the long run. Then we have advanced stove, increases the inner temperature by 2 levels when on, consumes 3 fuel per 3 hours. Fair enough. An improved chimney increases stove efficiency, consumes only 2 fuel items per 3 hours. Not too bad. An additional ceiling increases the inner temperature of the train car by an additional 1 level, which would be 2 levels in total. And then endurance, we could get a reinforced chassis, sturdy materials, metal plating, advanced framing, and better accessibility. Okay. Poisonly. I think working on improving morale would be a good idea. Yeah. So this would give new soldiers, and this would give health and morale recovery by 1 hour, by 1 per hour when a soldier is resting in the living space. So this would be great for a cart. And I believe we have 3 infantry carts, so we should be fine with just clicking this on one of them and clicking this on a second of them, I guess. Then we would be close to out of cloth though. And these guys are currently negatively... Yeah, they are tired. Tired as fuck. Okay. Oh, and you are here. Let's see. I don't have any food. And this is like... These are different from rations, okay. Do we have rations? That's a question. That's a question. We have 35 food. Okay. The lake was full of fish. Fortunately, Maximilian Drapp was with us, and it was like magic. Maximilian was able to pull one fish after another, making our trip a great success. Okay. You can return to the train, please. Okay. So, what would we need from this merchant, then, specifically? At this point in time, I would say close to nothing. Like, it would give us some extra stats, sure. But I think I'm fine without. Yeah, this one has food stuff on it. I think we're fine without. Let's recall. Oh yeah, I need to start the upgrades, right? Okay. So let's see, is there anything special about this train compared to... Wouldn't say so. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Since we're building stuff and things. That makes sense. Yeah, there's a little bit of extra luxury on this one. Like, they are playing cards here, but here they have a tablecloth. Cool. This train's considerably This train is considerably more shit than the old one. You don't even have a doctor car, or any really bad injuries can be healed easily. Yeah. 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 Okay, we haven't gone to Vladyvostok. Okay. I didn't buy anything with money, so we might have more than we otherwise would have had. Kolumna. Soldier overview. Oh yeah, we didn't really do any others of the things. We got comfort. Like, can we see that somewhere? Or do we just need to know that, like, train 2 and 1 have extra comfort? Okay. As the village becomes visible in the distance, your soldier notices smoke coming from up ahead. A few screams pierce the air, and you realize the village is ablaze. Strong wind disperses most of the smoke, but also fuels the flames. So you either run back now or try to do something about the fire, because it's spreading fast. Then again, this could be a trap. No man left behind. Your soldiers rush towards the village with no hesitation. They find utter disarray. Destruction was everywhere. Animals tied to trees, screaming, terrified of the flames. People notice your squad, but don't pay much attention. They are too busy saving whatever's left of their livelihoods. Perhaps we are already too late. There seems to be little left that can be saved. Should we risk it and try to help? Help with the fire. Your soldiers take control of the situation with military efficiency and organize proper firefighting. The exhausted villagers gladly listen to the orders and let your soldiers do the heavy lifting. But altruism has its cost. Some of the soldiers are too eager to be heroes. Exhaustion and inexperience soon takes their toll, and many injuries occur. In the end, your soldiers are engulfed by a sea of exhausted faces and showered by gratitude for saving whatever could be saved of the village. Before your squad leaves, the mayor makes a point of forcing your soldiers to take a reward. Dominic accepts it graciously, though visibly embarrassed. What did Dominic get? Morale is higher, health is a little bit lower. I'm fine with this, and a little bit of money. Nice. So we could get improved boiler, which expected duration 3 hours. Decreases fuel burning speed. Okay, and brick arc support. Decreases the chance of engine malfunction by 20%. Occupation slots, we could get an extra slot. Decreases the chance of work accidents in occupation slots by 50%. Okay, fair enough. Storage. Increases the capacity of the train inventory by 1500. Not too bad. And then endurance. Reinforced chassis. Extra durability. Study materials. Decreases malfunction. Advanced framing. Reduces durability repair costs. Better accessibility. Increases durability repair speed. Nice. And metal plating. Decreases received damage to the train car and soldiers inside by 30%. Okay. You come back. I can't. Not at this point. I don't think so. I kind of wouldn't mind having extra cars. We might be able to get more. I'm not sure. It seems like we might be able to. There is more place in the top left. Injured, gravely injured, depressed. Recovering the morale of soldiers by letting them rest in living spaces or giving them consumables increases morale. Lack of morale can cause desertion. And then tired soldiers. Every action costs soldiers stamina. Replenish it by letting them rest in living spaces. Okay, y'all just disband. Okay, so you are currently gravely wounded. You are currently exhausted. But you are gaining stamina slowly but surely. Okay. Okay. Vodka, stimulants, fully rested to replenish the soldier's stamina. First aid kit. We have 6 first aid kits. Is there anyone in dire need of health? 34. Oh yeah, promotions. Can I do that easily somewhere? No, apparently not. Okay. Alfred Kraus. Promoted to Lance Corporal. Okay. And Scout level 2. So as a Scout, you need Dexterity and Will. We could give you Intelligence, which is Speed of Healing, which is great. Yeah, let's get Intelligence. Is this nothing for Engineer at this point in time? But if we get it, we should be fine, right? Let's get Rifleman unlocked. Yeah. You are also Lance Corporal. Yeah, nobody's dying right now. So, Scout, once again, needs Dexterity and Will. We have a guy with Intelligence and Will. So we could become a... Maximilian could also become a medic. We have a couple of those already. Let's give him Engineer. And then... Dexterity and Will. Let's give him extra Will. Come on, where's the explanation? It won't show the explanation of Will. Let's just give it. Dusan Hudacek. Yeah, you are currently not the greatest. You are currently injured and tired. Okay. Machine gunner. It's not the worst. Let's give him a machine gunner. And then machine gunner and grenadier. Dexterity and fitness. Or intelligence. I'm gonna go with dexterity. It affects aim. Better aim is better guns, I guess. Josef Mutschlik. You are a battle rifleman and a grenadier. Oh, no, you can become a rifleman. Fitness and intelligence or fitness and will? Let's give you an extra fitness. And is that it? I believe that's it. Okay. We have done everything we want. Yeah. Let's go to the next town. Grodno. No, Kolomna. Yep, train stopping. Okay, cool. Ooh. Potential rewards. The local doctor has offered to treat your sick and injured. However, the doctor can spare time and resources to treat serious injuries only. Both factions in the Civil War are aggressively recruiting doctors for their own purposes, so those who are left have no shortage of work. Only soldiers with negative status can with a negative status such as injured or ill can be treated. Heal the injured and gravely injured. 300 money. Gone. The doctor helps your sick. Everyone else seems fine. Do we need ammo? Would not say no to ammo. Can I just give a specific number as in I wanna put it in? No? Okay. This ain't too great. No. No. I'm too low. I'm fine. Train composition, we should be fine with this. Okay. Let's go to go to Grodno. I think we're fine. Let's go to Grodno. We have 6 tired and exhausted. Select the squad. And now I specifically want burglar. They don't stack. Send a charismatic guy in and housekeeper. Gonna have to go to Ryazan go to the forests, and then there's some stuff here. We could also go to Zaraisk. Explore. Let's try. So at this point in time, it looks like we're going to be playing this for the entire 3-hour stream. Cool. Hey, nice. One of them is done being tired. Yeah, fair enough. And this one's 50. Okay, cool. Report Major. We went through the place. It was as empty as it looked from afar, but the owners left behind some things we could use. Here's what we found. There were some beddings, old clothes, and curtains that we could use to cut some bandages or to pat the walls of the cars when the cold sets in. Okay, fair enough. 101. That might be enough to get another cart. Insulated. No, comfortable living. No. We need 40 more. Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, you can return to the cart, please. The car. To the train. Squad reaches a church on a hill. Bright blue walls, freshly painted, were mixed with white decorative elements and wondrous golden turrets. Must admit, they do build wonderful churches, if only they could also follow the commandment, thou shalt not kill. Well, ordinary people do. You know there's a difference in religious teachings between killing in general and killing in warfare, right? What's the difference? There's a right to defend yourself, but the details depend on what religion's teachings you were brought up in. So you're saying that you can kill if you defend yourself, and as returning home is self-defense and those attacking are committing sin? I believe so. Those attacking us are committing a sin then? Yeah, their butt will be on their own heads. Camille laughed at Dominic's sarcasm, but there was no joy in the laugh. The ambivalent nature of your predicament was not easily debatable. Alfred followed with a description of the Torah and its section on justified killing. Others listened carefully, although nobody wanted to elaborate on the topic. Visit the church. The soldiers knocked on the door of the church. The priest unlocked the door, came out and welcomed your soldiers. He was old, but his eyes showed his mind was still sharp. He had a kind smile. I am Father Glebov. You seek refuge in our church. No, Father. We are on a voyage home. We are Czechoslovaks. Ah, yes. You are the Legion. Welcome, welcome. You and your provisional government have our respect for your efforts in neutrality. Doesn't your church side with the Tsar and the White Army? Oh, no. That is what the Bolsheviks are trying to force you to believe. We are pursuing many reformations and striving for the restoration of the Patriarchate. Won't you come and become an even greater enemy to the Red Army? Maybe so, but I see no other way to unite all sides of the conflict. Something greater than man must unite us all, and it can't be an ideology. I hope you have weapons hidden in the church, for your sake. We have a lot of books, but weapons? I'm not fond of them very much, yet I understand they are necessary. You're heading to Vladivostok, right? Yes, father. Got a long way to go. I pray for your safe return. Come with me. Father Glebov invites your soldier for a humble meal and a prayer. Alfred insisted on going, and the squad agreed. Before your squad left the church, Father Glebov offered you to take part of church supplies. He said it is a gift from the Russian Orthodox Church to the Czechoslovak Legion. We have gotten some extra morale. Oh boy. Okay. I, at this point in time, am desperate for food. Let's take more food. Father Glebov waved at your soldiers, and even skeptical Camille was feeling, for a moment, like a normal person meeting a good neighbor. It felt nice, yet strangely out of place. Okay. Let's see, squad overview. You just did that. Yeah, you're just completely exhausted, and that's not going to work out well for me. You should take a little bit of extra rest, so do you. You still a bit, but like not an incredible amount. Cool. Little nap, a cigarette, stuff and things like that. Okay. 50. That's half our supplies in. Okay. Okay. So we land here in Ryazan. I would like to send people to Ekimovka and the forest. This should stop. Yeah. You receive a report from one of your soldiers. It is intelligence he's obtained when chatting to a local while the train was making a stop. The report claims the Reds have a large camp where they are training newly enlisted soldiers. Apparently, many are queuing for hours in order to join up. The report concludes, they promise the farmers a helping hand from the military to tend their farms. There are so few people left to work because of the war, it's letting the food rot on the field or joining the Reds. At the very end of the report is an approximate location of the camp. 2 minutes to count. Send a squad to the Red military camp. Okay. Ah, fair enough. That's still a bit away. Okay, let's go to the forest. create a new squad and see about... I want a hunter or survivalist. Then I want a person with the herbalist thing. Hunter, survivalist, and herbalist. That's the one. You are not completely rested though. But you are the only one with the herbalist thing. Yeah, let's deploy. Okay, and then Ekimovka. We need a new squad with burglar and housekeeper. So you, burglar, also a burglar. Let's just send you out. And housekeeper. And confirm this. Deploy you. And let's play this out. Cool. They will arrive close to at the same time. Cool. You. Look for this. You. Go exploring. No. Report, Major. We searched the area and gathered what was usable. Status was affected because Maximilian Trapp has the trait Hunter. Maximilian Trapp caught some game. Situation was affected by Camille Hadraba, as he has Survivalist. Camille Hadraba was really helpful. We wouldn't have found nearly as much if Camille hadn't been there. And the situation was affected by Antonin Kura, because he has Herbalist. Antonin Kura also found some herbs. So we found 51 food and 70 herbs. Nice! That's a decent amount. That doubled our foods. Doubled our rations. You can now go home, yeah. Let's make this a bit faster. There we go. No. You. Report's ready. Report, Major. We went through the place. It was as empty as it looked from afar, but the owners left behind some things we could use. Here's what we found. It was a smithy, plenty of good metal we can use. I reckon it was too heavy to pack, so they left it behind. The situation was affected by Alfred Kraus, because he has the trait burglar. Alfred found a secret stash with some coins and jewelry. We have 49 metal, 11 fuel, and 716 money. Cool. And you are sadly also going to have to take quite a bit of time to return. So, can I change the name of this squad? No, not necessarily. Okay. In that case, I am gonna go and let our guys stop right there. We're gonna need more fuel. Let's get to the station. Local pub is open and they have something to drink. Something to warm you up and lift your spirits. Ooh. I have that much. Do we want a morale boost? I think we kind of do, right? I think this might be one of the last times we come across a morale thing. Plus, let's call it, it's on, Camille? Who found the money? Talk to your soldiers about the path ahead and the path behind, and the decisions you've made. Then you all toast to the homeland. You've improved their morale. But for how long? The situation was affected by, yeah, alcoholic, exhaustion. Whee! Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, apparently we can't get any... Okay, never mind. Let's depart. Let's depart and get to these 3. Hope we get some extra coal. Hey, my print's done. Nice. Meaning that my next print is something I can do tomorrow. Nice. I'm nearly done printing what I want to print, by the way. Don't worry, I won't be keeping talking on that. Okay, Alfred Kraus. Major, the lookouts have spotted an obstruction ahead. It seems that a large tree has fallen on the tracks. We need to move it. Stop the train, we can't risk any damage. Yeah. Yeah. Clear the blockade. Clear the track. That sounds like it could be a trap. So if we suddenly get attacked, it's because of that. Major, the fallen 3 blocking the train has been removed without a problem. We can move again. Hey, and we got some wood out of it. Nice. Okay. Select a squad for this, and this is gonna be this squad. Y'all should be fine, except for maybe Magdalena Zameka, who will require more stamina once we get back. That's gonna be fine for now. So let's deploy you. Then we have the lake, for which we need Hunter and Survivalist, which we don't need the Antonin Kura for, because he's the one that has the last thing. So let's send out you. And maybe you. Let's send you out as a rifleman in this case. And then deploy. Then we also have Predstavich Steam Mill. And I would like to create a new squad with that one Jimmy thing here. And then let's see about morale and stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Deploy. There we go. You explore. One tired, one exhausted. That's a trading town. Need 34 coal to get to that place. 34 fuel. I can't talk about Fight Club. Oh. Vault Major, we went through the place, or was as empty as it looked from afar, but the owners left behind some things we could use. Here's what we found. Found a cellar with coal, which made everyone happy because there's never enough fuel. Turns out Alfred was right, and some people really do hide cigars in the support beams and spirit close to chopping block. And Magdalena even found a medicine gap in it. Nice. So we got cigarettes, got some fuel, we got some vodka, we got a first aid kit, and we got some stimulants. Awesome. That means that you can now return to base. You? I don't necessarily need to raise morale. Food. We have 82. We should be fine. Let's return home. If it was coal, that would have been something else. I would have taken coal. The lake was full of fish. We even found some old nets by the pier. Our main problem was figuring out how to catch and retrieve all the fish. No extra information? No? Okay. Let's go to Riach. We need 34. We have 34. This one specifically we can disband. The other twos are okay. You're nowhere close to halfway. Captain Lange comes to your quarters with all the military decorum that protocol requires. After knocking on your door, he announces his name and rank and requests permission to enter. You I feel he's testing you, waiting to judge you based on how you react. You may enter, Captain. As Langer enters, you salute, a gesture that he mirrors. He remains standing to attention until you order him to be at ease, and prompt him to speak. His expression remains neutral, giving you no indication if you meet his standards or not. Major, there's an opportunity here that you should... Langer is quick to realize his slip of the tongue, and he corrects himself. Rather, you might find it important. According to the posters and locals, many nearby villages are looking for help. The war has depleted the workforce in this region. The Reds are taking advantage of this to gain new followers and pull people over to their side. We might want to try this too. Find a village and mark it on the map. I've already found such a village. He marks the location on the map. Permission to leave, Major. You granted permission, he salutes again, and leaves. Help is on the way. Help in the village and gain the trust of the local residents. So yeah, you need... like what? 6 hours? Depending on where you sleep, actually. Either you are getting rested. Where do you sleep? Either you are taking some... continue... No one needs help. Okay, fair enough. Merchants. Cloth. 5 cloth for 70. I have also first aid kits, which could be fairly useful. They would be half my money, though. And then we have medical kits. 20 of those. No. 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 No, I'd much rather go on and get to these. Help is on the way. Yeah, it's best we take one of these. Recommend squad size, experience, metal, cloth. Oh, this is literally a mission. Okay. Let's disband all squads for now. Let's create a new thing. I want to go with you on your currently most used thing. We do not have a machine gunner. You are trying to heal up. Yeah, okay, in that case, let's get you as a machine gunner. And... do we need anyone else? This is funny, he's short. Huh, that's a balalaika. Let's give Kamila Fischerova also an interest in joining us for a bit. She gains extra experience, so that should be fine. Okay, confirm this. Let's deploy Jarl. We have a squad of 8, so we should be more than fine. In the meantime, do I still have... Apparently I do. If we're gonna be using time to do that, we might as well take time to do the rest as well. This is just wood, so let's create a new squad. And oh. Let's give you the sniper rifle. No. No. No, you need to stay. You are gonna be assigned to the squad. You are gonna be assigned to the squad. You're gonna rest. I hope. Okay. Let's explore. Start mission. The vista before you is a peaceful one. The autumn breeze weaves playfully through the grassy fields. From a distance, the village appears like a rural idyll from a landscape painting. Your soldiers walk slowly towards it. Someone must have spotted them earlier, as an old man approaches them before they can reach the first houses. His arms are open in a gesture that reveal he has no weapons on him. I'm the mayor of this village. Please, we don't want any trouble. We've come here because your village is looking for extra hands to assist. We want to help. Mayor looks at you all suspiciously. Why would you do this? We don't have much to offer in exchange for your service. We were hoping to find people that want a safe home outside the city and a simple meal for their service. We just want to show people that it's not only the Reds who will help the locals, but we need food for our journey. Mayor looks unconvinced. He looks back to his village, clearly thinking about the things that need to be done before winter and about the lack of muscle to do them. Look, there are things you can help with. There are not many capable males left in the village. Maybe Sasha will help, but he's nowhere to be found. If he doesn't come, look for him. There's a high fence that needs repairing, heavy crates that need moving, and there is no water by the church. And with your skills, you could also help us deal with the packs of wolves that lurk around. Do this, and I will put in a good word for you to others, but I can't promise much food. We will help. Start mission. One of your soldiers shouts the order to get to work, and they move towards the village.
Tolik práce. Je tu plot, pár beden, pár vlků.
Vlci? Čo ďalej? Baba Jaga? Ha, to je fúk. Zvládneme všetko.
So, first question. Distract, capture the attention of enemies within range. Okay, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see if I can...
Postarám se o to.
Ano,
Repair kit.
našla jsem opravářskou sadu.
Postarám se o to.
Can I click
Postarám se
more?
o to.
Yes.
To nejde.
No.
Ano. Ano, pane. A teď je to moje. Měním pozici.
Poslouchám.
Ano? Postarám se o to.
Poslouchám, pane.
Jsem připravena. Hledám kryt. Povídejte. Zaujímám pozici. To by šlo.
Vaše rozkazy? Jasná vec.
Postarám se o to, pane.
To vyšlo.
Poslouchám.
Ano? Ano, pane. Postarám se o to. Pane? Podívám se.
Ano? Ano.
Poslouchám. Zaujímám pozici.
Čekám. Dobře, jdu tam.
Připravenější už nebudu. Dle rozkazu.
Vaše rozkazy? Nechajte to na mňa. Som tu. Postarám sa o to.
Oh, nice.
Tak, hotovo. Máme 3 třísky, 2 bolavé palce a 1 pohmožděné sebevědomí.
Na budúce budeš držať klince a kladivo si vezmem ja.
Musím se někam schovat.
Povídejte.
Rozkazy, pane? Zaujímám pozici.
Áno.
Where's the church?
Jsem připravena. Zaujímám pozici. Jdu do krytu. Nepřítel.
Vyjící bestie zaútočily na mou vnučku, určitě. Jestli najdete červený plášť,
If you find a red cape,
neříkejte mi
please
to.
don't tell me. Sorry, Grandma.
Rozkazy?
Sorry, Grandma.
Jdu do krytu. Dobře, jdu tam. Postarám se o to. Zaujímám pozici. Povídejte. Podíváme se, co je uvnitř. Ano. Rozkazy? Měním pozici.
Som tu. Postarám sa o to.
Ano. Hledám kryt.
It's more cloth and metal there, but
Ano? Seberu všechno, co najdu. Не знаю как,
Rozkazy?
но надо что-то
To vyšlo.
делать.
Zaujímám pozici.
Co se děje?
Bůh vám žehnej, legionáři, jako ve své nekonečné moudrosti žehná této vodě.
Dobrá práce. Teď musíme najít jednoho z vesničanů. Měl se vrátit už před pár hodinami, ale nikdo ho nemůže najít.
Vlkou jsme už zabili.
Jen ty 4nohé.
breads.
Kde ten pohřešovaný vesničan? Střelili ho dozad. Jsou to divoká zvířata.
2nozí vlci s červenou srstí. Jejich dílo už jsme viděli. Chtějí všechny zabít a vypálit vesnici.
Neopravil som ten plod len preto, aby zhorel. Dajte mi pár granátov alebo guľomet a ja červeným ukážem.
Zaujímam pozici.
Počúvam.
Ano? A teď je to moje. Jsem připravena. Měním pozici.
Našla jsem klíč.
Přijímám pozici. Rozkazy? Jdu do krytu.
Вашу мать!
Hledám kryt.
Ano? Už jdu. Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane?
Rozkazy?
Сюда! Смотрите!
Легионер!
Zaměřuju.
Ano? Jdu do krytu.
Poslouchám, pane! Hledám kryt.
Ja to nechápem. Nemali by červení ponúknuť dedinčanom pomoc?
Ano, je to divné. Možná jim někdo řekl, že jsme tady.
Nebo možná chtěli všem ukázat, co se stane, když si v téhle občanské válce nevyberou tu správnou stranu.
Kapitán Langer bude vědět, co dál. Jdeme.
Ano? Čekám.
Pane?
Ano? Čekám na rozkazy. Ano, pane.
And let's retreat. Well, retreat. Oh, no. One of you.
Jsem připravena. To by šlo. Ano, pane.
And of course, I accidentally picked the slowest one of the two. Cool. Yeah, I keep on forgetting. That's really a me problem. Six. Eight out of 8. Let's leave. We sent soldiers to help some villagers prepare for winter. Then the Red Army arrived and tried to burn down the village. Villagers clearly needed our help to repel the attack. We tried and succeeded. Hey, 2 got promoted. Nice. Which means that you and you will get a promotion because I like you two. And then let's get Bedrick another promotion. Well, another medal, not a promotion. He's close though. Okay, so we got good amount of experience. And we lost some ammo again. Another day, another victory. You may have doubts and worries, but for the moment, all there is a sense of triumph. You savor that feeling before going back to the stark reality of your impossible journey. Yep. Yep. Okay. You. Here's what we found. Sell it with coal. Fuel is always happy. Fuel is always a happy time. And then you can return. So for the next part, I would very much like to be closer to this place. Then find some wood. Okay. And that's an immediate health increase. Now, next stop would be close to here, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing I need here right now. Okay. Let's depart. What's that? Okay. Let's give you this guy as well. Confirm this. And deploy after giving you this. And then the lake. There we go. Like this once again is going to be a food or whatever buying thing. Bought smithy with plenty of metal. Nice. That is metal and fuel. Now let's wait on that guy. There we go. Report ready. Fish. Lake was full of fish. Nice. Herbalist. And there was nothing to find. To be understood, but still. Fair. Okay, let's go home. Let's go to the train. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's do the next stop. Oh. Oh yeah, promotions. We'll do that at the next stop as well? Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of things I kind of want to do. Like, for instance, I want to get that last one. That last cart upgraded to have good, comfortable living. You. I want to upgrade you to have comfortable living. Increases health and morale growth recovery by 1 per hour when a soldier is resting in the living space. Let's start this. There we go. Now, let's also check for heating, insulation specifically. I can get 2 insulated carts, which wouldn't be too bad. I just don't know if we'll get to that in this demo. I don't think we will. Don't necessarily think we will. This one's cool as well. This one needs to be put in a specific... in not specific, but like... If I take Cozy Place, I better know that some stamina heavy people live there. because I won't be able to get more of that for quite a bit. Let's improve insulation. Yeah. 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 After this, we will check promotions. Oh no, apparently after this we will call it quits for today. Now I kind of want to see if there's anything... like, maybe... No. Hmm. Yeah, it's an invisible upgrade. Cool. Kind of would have liked to see stuff and things change, you know. Magdalena Zamateka. Promoted to corporal. Nice. And your medic is level 3. Okay. Wouldn't mind getting her up in Doctor. Let's give her... Let's give her extra dex. Yeah. Then Asbeta. She's now Lance Corporal. So what's the verdict? Wish list or pass? So... It's from my family's Steam family thing. Steam family library. So I believe it's Otter. I believe it's Otter specifically that has the game. So if I wanted to continue this game, I could. And like, I believe it is like literally on my wish list already. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it there. If this was not as fun as it was, I might have maybe decided to stop. To quit it being on my wish list. Okay, so we have the possibility of an engineer, a grenadier, a rifleman, or a worker. How many engineers do I have? That's a question. Intelligence and charisma. Let's give her engineer. Charisma, what does that do? Defense, let's give her dex. Give her some extra aim. Bartolome Vampilek is now also Lance Corporal. And Bart Medic. Oh no, he is Medic and Doctor. I have very little Grenadiers, so let's unlock Grenadier. I do wonder how you're gonna get extra wagons and soldiers as you. Wasn't this also the people that stole Russia's gold reserve as they went east? I think so, I'm not entirely sure. Fitness and intelligence. Let's give him fitness. And we have one more, Pavel Polacek. Let's see. Rifleman and worker? Yeah, let's give him machine gunner. So, dexterity. Yeah. Is there anyone else? Yes, Kamila Fischerova. Lance Corporal. Rifleman number 2. To be honest, might give her 1 dex so she can become a scout. And then just give her the scout. And then we have Peter Mindas. Let's give him cook. Not that we really have that much cooking things going on for us right now, but yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting to see as well. I have seen, I believe I've seen some places, like, we have gotten rifles before in this game, but that was before the train went bust. Yeah. As for that, the game is saving itself. So let's also save the game again, because simply I'm never trust the game to do that. Yeah. Cool game. Cool game. I am, however, gonna send you all over to a friend of mine who's currently playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. We'll be back Monday for more demos. Most likely not the last train home. I have a good amount of extra demos. That being said, hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. We'll see y'all again next time for more whatever's going on. Tomorrow we'll do Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. But apart from that, We'll see. Anyway, have a good one. See you later. Bye.
By very few.